This is the trade review for Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025. And today, again, focus on Tesla. It was a complicated day. On the daily, we missed out on a good opportunity yesterday um, for a sell off from S3. And it looked like a similar option today. I was expecting a reaction from S3, except for the fact that we were already outside of value. No, actually, it could have been like yesterday as well, where we sell off. But this time it didn't work out. So it was very similar to yesterday, except that the pivots were a little bit wider. Were they wide? Were they even wider? Yeah, no. Today we had bearish. It was very similar to yesterday, but today the pivots were bearish, and we were opening around S3. But we actually opened below S3, so that's a bit different from yesterday. We Yesterday we opened inside S3, so the reaction was more obvious. This time we were opening in between the pivots, so it was gonna be, that's why it was more complicated. I was hoping to test the yesterday's range and S3 before selling down, but that's not what happened. We actually bought up with euphoria to the gray area. And so, because we didn't really have a very good level here, only the pre-market low, on this hammer, I didn't really pull the trigger for an entry. It's too early for my liking, and we have the S3 level and yesterday's range. But if we did regain the S3 level, I was gonna hope for a return to value, at least to yesterday's close, or R2, or the value level at 280. And so I was hoping for that, and with this move, I almost felt that I missed out on this entry to 75 with a dollar stop loss, and then get a 2 to 1 or 3 to 1, but never really go to 3 to 1, and we actually rejected. It's not the best of rejections, not a good doji, but it did have good volume, and rejected the pre-market high. And after that, we had the biggest move, but now to the downside. And this is where I should have made an entry, but I didn't. Again, because there was some confusion when it came to the pivot, so it wasn't as clear. But we had a nice drop, and I realized, you know what, we are gonna go all the way down, at least to the previous low. But it was too late for me to make an entry. We dropped below range. We started to pull back, and when we pull back, I did make my entry a little bit early. As you can see, it was early, but I placed a reasonable stop loss of $1 on this instance, and it came to test me. So this setup was B. I did jump the gun, but the reason I jumped the gun is because I already missed out on this. So this entry and trade location is not the best. So I'm not very proud of that trade. The best will be to make an entry here, as you can see, better trade location, and the strong signal here. Not a lot of volume, but strong enough for me to pull the trigger. And as you can see, after the signal, we dump. And it's a clean 2 to 1 move. I will have loved to take this trade instead of this one, but I felt like I was gonna miss out the move. I was expecting a big move. We did have stacks on the level 3 and 2 to 270, but the market decided to act as a neutral day, so we respected the first 15 minutes opening high and low, and we never really made a decision on a direction. Later at 11:38, we rejected S2, dropped back down, and bounced back and forth until the close. So there was not better opportunities than this one, and this one right here. So not very good day to trade, but at least we managed to adapt to the situation, and we follow the rules today. Yes. 888. Respected stop loss, adjusted target, and adjusted to difficult situations. So I need to keep working on pulling the trigger on the good entries. I don't want to miss the good entries. But today it's fine. Today was very difficult. And we ended up exactly at 2R today, so not too bad. Being a bit careful with my trades. But we are trying to remain consistent. And this trade was we didn't draw that one. This trade was a rejection, so it's an X short. We did execute in the right area, so I'm gonna give myself a break. Going on 2R. It was a short. We executed, we won, and it was 2R. So that's it for my training review. Pretty good performance, and managed to hit a minimum goal at least on a day like today. And I didn't get lucky, but this was a result of understanding what's gonna happen, understanding the level 2, level 3. Trade location could have been better, but I protected myself with a well placed stop loss.